Chasing dreams like it's no tomorrow. Tell wifey I'll be home tomorrow. Calm her down, take her to the mall. Got haters if you dare follow. Long shot, catch the borrow. Pay it back. Look at me now, your last favor. I paved the way, motor grader. I'm up now, the old world trade. Skills available so I can weigh her. I'm talking shipments with no sailors. Big money, tipping raiders. Some say pimpin' is outdated. How is that? NC got more hoes than boss players. Mr. Slate days never wasted. Dope boys in the streets, greet me with the toes. Bust a shot, then we take shots before we
How
talk.
y'all doing? It's Kenny PAPEMACEN PUGH. No, y'all niggas don't know who I am. I'm the engineer in the studio out here. Days never wasted, long journey entertainment. Doing a little thing with this podcast right now. They won't know who I am, so I had to get in the picture. You know, LEOBEEF, my cousin PUGH, Sony Dunes. Shout out to everybody else in the long journey, Days never wasted crew. Let's eat.
Money, getting paid, that's the mission. A couple bricks off the top, me in the missing. Come talking this shit and get left in the ditch. It's dope boys, beat, and days never wasted. And days never wasted.
Dope boys in the streets, greet me with the toes. Bust a shot, then we take shots before we toast. Look to see out in his eyes, thought he seen it goes. First day, my wallet filled, see knows. Trafficking, I did 3, but now I'm bad. North Cack and Bertie, that's where I'm at. Briefcase is full of keys, show me the map. Getting money, counting money, I'm in the trap. Welcome to House of Entertainment, y'all. It's your boy LEOBEEF, Trent LEOBEEF Bellamy, East New York. This is how it's going down. We got my man, Kenny PAPEMACEN PUGH, NC, Eastern Carolinas. So today we're going to talk about what we always talk about. The streets and the way we could make ourselves better and make others better from our mistakes. So we're gonna jump right into this. Even if you're not ready, I want you to jump in it like you used to see your little sister do a double dutch. So the streets, how you see it in East Carolinas, man. So right now we're in Bertie County. The murder rate been up for the last 10 years. It got to the point where this little county had more bodies than other counties in North Carolina. Now, it's in the newspapers, it's in the court's documents. Now, this is my thing, man. How you feel about all these young guys running around out here in your town that you from, that you came up in, and you seen a difference than what your peers did and got themselves in trouble or got themselves knocked off, you know, stuff like that. So, because usually I ask OGs these questions. I ask young G's too, but I usually ask this at the end. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna ask it at the beginning. What can you do yourself to make the younger generation more prosperous?
Like you just said, myself, you gotta start with me first and my own kids. That's what I'm working on right now, teaching them, showing them how to research. Smart kid, King, that's my son. My first son, second son, he just married, but he in a better place right now. But yeah, my first son, teaching them how to be aware, self-aware. You know, being self-aware allows you to be aware of your environment. Self-aware, you understand yourself, and you understand yourself, it helps you understand others, opposed to just being outside yourself and looking for someone else to be accountable for validation or understanding or learning. Because learning starts from within, but they teach you that you learn from observing others. But the truth is, you learn from the action of actually wanting to learn. That starts from within.
You learn from all of the above.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And rest in peace to your child. You understand what I'm talking about? Okay, so now, as far as the music, I don't know if you're a rapper, a musician, an engineer. I might be making up words. A computerist. I don't know what the fuck it is you do. You come in the studio and you do everything. You like everything you got room for. You there? Like, hold on. So what I want to know is when you started getting into the music business.
2025, man. I've been dealing with music. I mean, got serious with it in like 2002, but been dealing with music since I can remember being a little kid. It's like making beatbox noises and all that.
I don't think I knew you then. I don't really remember when
I didn't get involved with because of Quiz and Sony doing them until after like 2009 and 10.
Okay, that's starting to ring more bells for me because yeah. But I'ma tell you, when you came around, it was no bullshit. You came around, you actually enhanced some shit. Cause you was showing us old niggas shit that was right there, we couldn't see it. Cause we old as fuck.
Nah, ain't that. It's just that the style that y'all was using, the analog style shit, I still don't know how y'all did that shit to this day. Quiz, he ran me through it. Y'all used to use the Xbox to generate the beats, record it to the tape, then record it to the side.
Too much.
Tape. But nah, man, the technique.
But it was still too
My
much.
generation don't know how to do that shit. And to be able to do that and do
They don't need to know how to do that. That's for Flintstones.
See, but what if you ain't got this shit right now?
If you a Flintstone nigga,
And you still want to make music.
do what the Flintstones do.
And see, y'all can still make music.
If you a Jetson nigga, do what the Jetson nigga.
If these computers messed up right now, y'all can still make music. And our generation couldn't.
First of all, you don't need no computers at all.
Yeah, you don't.
To make music.
All you need is your hands,
a branch, a fucking something, and a coconut shit.
and imagination.
There you go. You don't need none of it. All the high tech shit to make music.
Yeah, they turn it.
Don't exist.
Nah, they turn it into.
It exists, but it really don't exist because
it's
music exists in the mental before all this physical shit. But we not going there right now. You know, the crowd don't want to hear that right now. You know, certain days for that. You know, but so when you coming out with the next track, the joint you got with my man, Travis Cat Bond, that shit is nice.
I'm working on something right now with Quiz. Been working on it for a minute. Dropped something already, but it was just to motivate another artist to get themselves in the gear.
See, your thing is you don't think you as good as other artists that's out there, but you just come and you pop up at a nigga house and the motherfucker recording. They can't come up with a hook, and then you there, and then next thing you know, you on a motherfucking hook. And then you forgot about the whole shit. You don't even be you be like, yo, 2 years later you be like, oh shit, when I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because you know you the youngest out the camp. You help keep us on our toes, and I appreciate you, man, because you help us in this high tech world, man.
Too,
you know what I mean?
Y'all keep me on my toes, keep me in the environment. Even when it be times that we want to back out, y'all be nah, bring your ass on over here, man. Let's get this shit done, man.
That's right, because this is what you do, man. Yeah, man. You know, I ain't trying to keep you here all day because they already know, because I told them on the last episode, I kidnap niggas, man. This is what I do. I kidnap niggas. They say they ain't got time. I'm going to kidnap them. They going to tell me something. We want to get something. Fuck that. You know what I mean? But, you know, one more thing I wanted to ask you about. I had to make sure I don't forget about that, because you're a young guy and I see you training outside. You be jogging up and down the road. How many miles you jog?
Man, nowadays, not like I used to. I used to at least do 2, but now I'm probably doing like.
This nigga's a half a mile jogging now, from 2 miles to half a mile.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's if I go back out. It's been too cold lately, man.
He talking about it's too cold. I ain't jogging. Shit, not no half a mile unless my body's conditioned. Yeah. And I need it conditioned that way.
And when I used to go to the studio, I know you remember, bro, I was getting there, jogging, walking, every day.
So look, hold on. The police out here, man, they don't treat niggas fair in this. The police don't treat nobody fair nowhere in the United States.
They ain't supposed to.
But in the South Country areas, man, they act kind of different, man. They hit kind of different, man. Remember when a young man got killed in Elizabeth City by police a couple years ago? Mm-hmm. Now that was some bullshit. And then when that happened, everybody from up north is calling me like, yo, that's your town, because it's right there. Now, the man was on probation. And I don't know the whole story, and I don't remember the whole story. All I know is that man did not deserve that many shots to his vehicle, and he run into the pole. Like, it's shit crazy, man.
Yeah, but like I said, their job ain't to be fair. It was made to oppress a community, our community. That's what they were made for. So they actually doing what they were made to do.
Yeah, that's
to be
what
honest,
they're doing.
I mean, we just, as a mass, people believe the hype. They believe what they're being told, but opposed to what they're seeing and living.
So, where you higher self at, man? Like, what's your religion, if you have one?
I ain't got a religion.
Okay, I bear witness to that.
My religion, if I have to say I got one, is me.
I feel
You know, you got to build yourself and
I understand.
circumvent your energy to create better energy.
I don't even have to elaborate into that, Richard. So, one more thing, man, because I'm about to cut this short. So, you do everything else in the music business. Can you DJ, nigga?
I'm learning. My cousin Dooms, he's showing me.
Oh, so you learning? Okay, so you ain't really good with the
Nah, but I like that shit.
I get busy. He taught me how to transform today. But I've been kind of scratchy. He taught me how to transform today, man. But nah, man. I had to get you up in here real quick, cause I got to get your partner, Cap, so we could, finish this episode right here. You know what I mean? But this is what it is, man.
I ain't gonna be no stranger to this. I like this.
You gonna be sitting here.
Yeah, I know.
He gonna be sitting here, y'all. Now, I mean, I'm just making the first braids, or grading the first grade, or I don't know, Jack and Jillian, I don't know, but he gonna be sitting here. But you know how it go. My name is Trent LEOBEEF Bellamy. We was interviewing Kenny PAPEMACEN PUGH. He's a musician, rapper, engineer, producer. He do all that musical stuff, man. And I just had to get him up here real quick, stick and move. I kidnapped him, so I gotta let him go home to his kids. So right now, peace. I love the world, even if the world don't love us, man.
I'm chasing dreams like it's no tomorrow. Tell wifey I'll be home tomorrow. Calm her down, take her to the mall. Got haters if you dare follow. Long shot, catch the borrow. Pay it back. Look at me now, your last favor. I paved the way, motivator. I'm up now, the old world trade. Skills available so I can weigh ya. I'm talking shipments with no sailors. Big money, tipping raiders. Some say pimpin' is outdated. How is that? NC got more hoes than boss players. Mr. Slate days never wasted. Dope boys in the streets, greet me with the toes. Bust a shot, then we take shots before we toast. Look to see out in his eyes, thought he seen it goes. First date, my wallet filled, C knows. Trafficking, I did 3, but now I'm back. North Jack and Bertie.